Hi there, I'm Krackatoa. You may remember me from such great fighting game shitposts such as and let's not forget. I also did Balatro Cross Guilty Gear at Frosty Faustings this year. This video is a primer of sorts to let all the fighting game content creators know how the gimmicks work, what they can be used for, and how to get started. If you're involved in fighting game content in any way, do VTubing, enjoy a little high-effort shitposting on the side once in a while, I highly recommend watching this video just to acclimate yourself to what's possible. You do not need coding experience for this. It helps, but it's not required. The bar to do what I do has come down dramatically. I just happen to be the first guy around doing pull-ups. Does that metaphor make sense? It's piss easy. It's piss easy. You can do it. I believe in you. So how does it work? Well, a suite of experimental mods that I lovingly refer to as live content mods for branding's sake have released for the following games: Every Guilty Gear and BlazBlue, PC version only. Essentially, these mods run a web server on top of the game. When you connect to said web server with an outside application, the game will start sending game state and event data live, which you can then do cool hijinks with. The outside application I use to interact with this data and make use of it is called SAMMI. It is free to download. Day 2 of filming, I'm in my PJs. Oh, you're a programmer, you say? Well, come here. The mods use WebSockets, right? So any application can connect to the mods. So if you have integrations for content or data collection or what have you, it's pretty trivial to work with. Now, if you want to stay tuned, you can watch the process from setup, installation, creating functionality. But before that, I need to do some shoutouts, okay? And you need to watch them unless you're an asshole. Don't skip ahead. I'm watching you. I would like to personally thank Pan, Dan, and Wistful Hopes for their work on these mods. Without all the stuff they've done, I would not be able to do any of this at all, period. This isn't a nudie game banana mod with thousands of downloads, alright? The user base for this is content creators, and it's very small. They deserve props, your love and adoration. Anytime you feel like leveraging kudos to me, I need you to send it their way instead. Please. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome back. Let's get right into it. You have to do 4 things before you become all-powerful, alright? Step 1, download and install SAMMI, do their setup tutorial. Takes 5 minutes, it's super easy. Step 2, download and install the mods you want, alright? Whatever game. Step 3, download and install the SAMMI extensions I've made and install them into SAMMI. This allows SAMMI to talk to the mods. Step 4, use the example code I have provided for each game to make your own goofs, gimmicks, integrations, and whatever. You can steal my code or start from scratch. It's not too hard. The link for all of this will be in the description below, so just click through it, go one by one, and you'll be off to the races. Now, for those of you who need a visual example, follow me. So this is SAMMI.solutions. This is where you're going to download SAMMI first, and you're going to get OBS if you don't have it already. You'll pay what you want through the itch.io page. Pay them a lot. It's good. And you're going to go step by step through their getting started tutorial. It should get all of SAMMI set up and ready to accept the extensions and connect to the mods. Step 2, you're going to go to the GitHub pages of either Pan or Dan, depending on the game you want to modify. You'll go to releases, get the files, and I'm pretty sure the installation for all of them is straightforward. You just take the files, you extract them to the Steam game directory next to the executable, right-click on the game, browse local files, find the binaries folder or whatever, just follow the instructions. The instructions will be provided to you. It's easy. Easy. All right, step 3. Go to my GitHub, and you're going to navigate to releases over here. And from here, you're actually just going to click on the zip file here. You'll download it. Now, once you have this download, you can go and you can extract it and just click and drag the files into SAMMI Core, and it should install automatically. Now, to connect everything together, Open up Bridge, open up the game you want, and run them both at the same time. In Bridge, you should see the connection display switch to on, and that means Sammy is now accepting events and data from the mod. You're ready. It's time to make a button. 3-ish steps. So step 1 is make a deck with a button in it, and I know you know how to do this because you followed the Sammy.Solutions Getting Started tutorial, right? So step 2, which is going to be unique to us, is you're going to add an extension trigger. In this case, bbcf_hit event is what I'm using for this button. Inside the button, you're going to add 2 commands. First, delete variable, and then the second, trigger pull data, and they're both going to share the same variable name. Once you've done that, save your button, save your deck, and it should now be receiving triggers live from the game. Now inside the Sammy variable viewer, you can watch the incoming data live. So if you want more complex examples, feel free to check out the sample decks I've provided. Feel free to steal all of that implementation, just like pilfer the buttons, rearrange them, rewrite them, do whatever you want with those. That's okay. Yeah, and have a lot of fun. Now for the outro footage I filmed yesterday. If you need help with the mods, you can always pop into my Discord to ask me questions. If you need help with Sammy, generally, I highly recommend the Sammy Discord. I learned everything I know about Sammy on that Discord. Everyone there is super helpful. Every time I popped in at like 2 a.m. to ask asinine questions about how their application worked, they would answer. They're incredible. So crazy thank you to the Sammy devs. Crazy thank you to Pan, Dan, and Rin. All of you are great. They worked pro bono on this ridiculous project just because they sort of believed in the vision. And to you, the viewer, thanks for watching.